Suddenly, everyone with tattoos gains powers related to the tattoo. Tattoos of flames, you control fire. A tattoo of a gecko, you can climb on walls. All dudes with tribal tattoos have strangely bonded together. It was all happening so fast that we never had time to consider what would happen when it had finished happening. Everyone with a tattoo was manifesting abilities. It was all fairly sensible. Fire tattoo, fire powers. Ice tattoo, ice powers. Emoji ink, emotion manipulation. The weird thing was the people with tribal tattoos. We call them the tribe nowadays. At first, they just seemed to sort of glom together. People would be walking down the street and just connect. Within moments, they were showing each other their tattoos and talking like they'd been friends for ages. At the time, we thought the tribe were like human Care Bears, just instilling goodwill and togetherness. If only we knew at the time. What could we have done, though? There were so many. The original tribes, indigenous peoples, their art had been co-opted by millions over the years. People with no connection to indigenous culture saw their favorite athlete with tribal ink and emulated it. Appropriation, appreciation, none of that matters anymore. That bond we were observing was just the beginning. The tribe didn't have the power of unity or togetherness, not as we understood it, at least. For the first few weeks, they made connections, identified their own, banded together, as tribes do. I can't say we were worried. The other power types formed their own think tanks to experiment with their abilities. Why not the tribe? The problem is that the powers become more potent with time. When I started, I could light candles with my mind and barely be winded. Now I can set a building ablaze by accident if I zone out staring at it. The tribe's powers intensified with time and, unfortunately, proximity. As soon as a high enough density of them shared the same space, it became clear. They weren't a friendly band of tattoo enthusiasts. They were a hive mind. Actually, we only call them the tribe because of the tattoos. The hive would be a much better name. Let's do that. What was once an urge to connect with members of the tribe became a need to join the hive. Once all available members had joined, their goal turned to conversion. The only folks who got powers all had their ink done before the event. We still don't know what happened, but any attempts to gain powers through tattoos after the fact have failed, except tattoos administered by the hive. If they catch you, and they likely will, they will ink you. If they ink you, you will immediately and permanently become part of the hive. On the plus side, we now know that people can have multiple powers. Those folded into the hive share the mind link plus whatever powers they came with. This revelation led to a lot of greedy folks submitting themselves to the hive for augments. Meanwhile, the people with no ink at all were powerless to resist the hive, and now it's a few of us and an entire world of them.